Hi, I'm going to be showing my complete DVD and Blu-ray collection. There's a lot of movies. It's going to take me a while to get through this. I put it off for so long just because I do have a lot of movies, but I got rid of a lot, like bags and bags of movies I got rid of, and yet I still have a lot. So I'm trying to narrow things down to really like figure out what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep. And hopefully I will figure that out soon so that it can get a little bit smaller because I want to own movies that I'm gonna want to rewatch over and over again, not just to have. And I'm learning what the difference is for me. Um, so yeah, I'm just going to show you all the films, and then I have a job now, which is great. So when I get I haven't been paid yet because I just started, but once I start getting money, I'm going to be doing hauls. And I know that I'm going to be, getting more. So I'd rather get this out of the way and then just show you what I bought, what I buy, instead of waiting to buy everything I want to buy and then doing this because it'll take even longer. But anyway, um, these movies I'm going to show you, I have a huge tub of movies, and these are ones I watch, but I don't have any room for them in my entertainment center, and they have them on the floor. So I'm going to be focusing on that and the ones on the floor first, and then I have them in the entertainment center. I hope it won't take me as long as I think it will, but again, we'll see. Okay, there. I'm just grabbing what's easiest to get to. But okay, first movie is How Green Is My Valley. This is actually a very good movie. So, yes. And then I have Hide and Seek. This is actually a great movie. It's not, maybe not the best, but I like it. Zoolander, a fun film. Um, we have Freaky Friday. That is a hilarious movie. Christopher Robin. I need to watch this more, but I love it. I'm not gonna say I love all these movies, okay? Bonnie and Clyde. Then I have Patch Adams. And then I have where Angels Go, Trouble Follows. This is the sequel to Trouble with Angels, which is in this pile, but this is fine. It's just not, like, it's not as good, but it's fine. It's not the worst. And we have Very Good Girls, which is I used to watch this a lot. I was obsessed, and I still think it's a great film. And we have Roma on Criterion Blu-ray. I only watched it once since I bought it, and I bought it when it came out in 2018. But it's one of those movies that I will rewatch, but not very often. But it is a very good film, and I recommend. And then I got The Thin Man on Blu-ray with Mary Loy and William Powell, one of the greatest team ups of all time. Naked Gun trilogy. This is hilarious. If you haven't seen it, you should. Then I have Cinderella on Blu-ray. Haha. And then I have The Gold Digger, The Secret of Bear Mountain with Anna Klansky and Christina Ricci. Classic. Heart and Souls, which I bought, and I always forget I own it now, and I haven't rewatched it, and I need to. I'm planning on doing that. But when I saw this film, it gave me all the feelings, so I know I like it. I just have to rewatch it. Snow White on Blu-ray. And then I have Buster Keaton, The Journal, and The Three Ages. Great films, obviously. Um, and then I have The Best Years of Our Lives. Highly recommend. I haven't rewatched it since I got it, because I still have to be in a certain mood to want to watch stuff. Um, Judgment at Nuremberg. I have a video of me ranking all of Judy Garland's films, because I did my first marathon of hers for a movie leading up to her birthday. I do one for Audrey every year, but I had never done it for Judy because she has more movies. I didn't know where to start. But I finally did it last year, and I ranked all of her movies. But yeah, great film as well. My Best Friend's Wedding. This is one of my most watched films. I was obsessed with it when I saw it, and I was in junior high. So I was like 12, 13 years old. I don't know. But I was obsessed with this movie. And I love it. It's still one of my favorites. Then I have Broadway Melody of 1936 and Broadway Melody of 1938. Both are great films. Yes. Here we go. The Trouble with Angels. This is the best one. The second one, again, is okay. But this one is obviously the best because it's the first one. And it has Haley Mills. And I love the friendship between Rachel and Mary. Okay. One of my favorite film friendships of all time. So, recommend. Then I have Notorious with Ingrid Bergman, Cary Grant, and Claude Rains. And this is such a great suspenseful film. Alfred Hitchcock film. So, obviously, it's great. It's the Blu-ray. Then we have, oh my gosh, All About Eve. If you have not rewatched since I bought it, but All About Eve, Criterion Blu-ray. This one I am going to rewatch, obviously, but again, I have to be in a mood to rewatch stuff, and I have not been in the mood for it. Stand By Me, classic. Rebecca on Criterion Blu-ray. I usually watch this every October, but I didn't get attached to watch it this year. But such an amazing film. Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I've only seen it once. I bought it as a blind batch. I don't do. I just have Mr. Rogers and Tom Hanks. And I thought, I'll watch it. And I enjoyed it. I need to watch it again. But, yes. And then we have Andy Hardy Meets Debutante, Judy Garland, Mickey Rooney film. Kings of Summer, which I've seen a couple times. And it is one I'm going to rewatch again. But, again, I had to be in the mood for it. But it's great. It has Nick Offerman, a lot of other people in it that are great. So, recommend. And then we have Words and Music, which is a whole bunch of people are in this movie. So, yes. And then we have Thousands Cheer, which is another compilation thing. Like, all these actors were in it. Judy Garland included. Thoroughbreds Don't Cry, which is Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland again. And then we have 5 Feet Apart, which doesn't even work anymore. I just kept it because I needed it. I was planning on doing this at some point, so I kept it till I could be like, hey, I have it. The interesting thing is that the Blu-ray doesn't work anymore. And I didn't think you could watch a Blu-ray to the point of it wearing down. But it got scratched. I didn't even think about it, whatever. I love this movie. It's not great. Like, I know what good films look like, and it's not this. But I love it. Like, I rewatched it yesterday, Wednesday night, when I got home from work. I watched it. It's like one of these weirdly it's like a weird comfort film for me. Like, the subject matter is not comforting, but I've seen it so many times. And that's another aspect of comfort film for me. Like, maybe the subject matter isn't comforting, like Sick Kid is not a comforting thing to watch. But I know this film, and so it's comforting because I know everything that's going to happen. I've seen it a million times. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I find Close Brown weirdly comforting as a person. Oh, yeah, one of my most watched movies of all time. The Shopworn Angel with Jimmy Stewart and Margaret Sullivan, who he was in love with. It's a long, complicated story, but I love this movie. I've only watched it once. I need to rewatch it. It's good. Um, we have Picnic at Hanging Rock, which is on Blu-ray, Criterion Blu-ray. This is a beautiful, beautiful film. Please watch this movie. It's great. I recommend watching this on like a summer day or like a spring day because it's beautiful and it's like, yeah, recommend. And then we have The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, which is so much fun. I've seen it a couple times. I need to rewatch it more, but I love it so much. Like, there is a movie with Patrick Swayze called To Wong Love Julie Neemore. I don't know. That's a long title. I forget exactly. But that movie's great. I need to own that. But whenever I think of this, I think of that because it's kind of a similar concept of a film. But yeah, if you haven't seen this, you need to. It's very worth your time. Almost done. I have one thing left. Okay, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre with Humphrey Bogart and Walter Houston, who is the father of Angelica Houston, if you didn't know that. But yeah, wait, is that her dad or her grandfather? Some relation to Angelica Houston was in this movie. Yeah, this is one of Humphrey's best performances, and the fact that he didn't get nominated for an Oscar is just wrong. If he was nominated, wait, does it say? Okay, yes, okay. John Huston. Is this what this script? Oh my god, I'm the worst. Um, John Huston directed and wrote it. There you go. So it has John Huston, Walter Houston, who were the grandfather and father of Angelica Houston. There, I solved the puzzle. There you go. But again, great film. And then the Matrix trilogy. So, yeah. I'm probably gonna do. I was gonna say I want to do the whole tub today, but that might be too much. I'm gonna do one more video of my collection, and then I will probably do another one sometime next week. Maybe that'll be what I do on Friday, Thursday. I mean, I get out of work early enough, so maybe I could do it Wednesday when I get home. Because again, I have Thursday and Fridays off, but we'll see. Okay, so I'll be back with more in a little bit. So, goodbye.